Welcome to Azzadous Studios. This is part 1 of my UK Hardcore Breakdown series. In this part we're going to take a look at pads and pianos, and by the end of the series I'll have shown you how I created this breakdown.
As I walk through a storm and it's all falling down, I can count on one hand my friends who stuck around. But I'm kicking and I'm screaming, I'm picking up the pieces, I got to let you know. But punching through the ceiling, I'm chasing the feeling, no I won't let it go. Try to calm me down, pushing me around, but I'm a warrior, warrior, warrior. Try to calm me down, pushing me around, but I'm a warrior, warrior, warrior.
So we're going to start off with the pads and how to set the atmosphere, stuff like that. I've got a tune here that I started a while ago and never got around to actually doing anything with. So I've already got a little bit going, and I'm just going to switch the stuff off for now and talk you through what I've got so far. So this is the breakdown, and all we've got on that's playing there is this pad and the vocals. I'll just quickly play what I've got there.
Through a storm and it's all falling down, I can count on one hand my friends who stuck around. But I'm kicking and I'm screaming, I'm picking up the pieces, I got to let you know. But I'm punching through the ceiling, I'm chasing the feeling, no I won't let it go.
So all I've done with the pad, first of all what I did was created a piano, and in the piano I just found some chords that sounded nice with the vocal. They just sort of follow the vocal.
I'm screaming, I'm picking up the pieces, I got to let you know. But punching through the ceiling, I'm chasing the feeling, no I won't let it go.
And then what I did is I dragged them over to the pad and just tweaked them a little bit. So if I select this MIDI clip and then also hold Control and select the piano MIDI clip, there we go, it'll overlay them. So you can see what I've done there. These greyed out ones, or the dark blue, is the pad and the light blue is the piano. So I've kept with the notes of the piano quite a lot, except for certain places where I've strayed a little bit, and with the pad I've tweaked it a little bit up here. And this is just giving it a little bit of variation from the piano when the piano comes in. So structuring, so far what I've done is I've just slapped the pad at the start where the vocals start, just here. So before the breakdown I would probably have a little downlifter, not too long, but we're going to come into that in a later part. So for now we're just going to look at the structuring of this atmosphere, the pads and the piano. So I've got the pad playing throughout most of the breakdown, so we've got 16 bars there. And I've layered a piano on top, just adding these bass keys in. And just duplicated an octave up, and that's just adding a little bit more to the pad. I don't want this to be too loud, so I'm going to bring it down a little bit. And then I'm going to bring in the piano chords with the vocals. This is adding quite a nice backing.
Through a storm and stuck around, but I'm kicking and I'm screaming, I'm picking up the pieces, I got to let you know. But I'm punching through the ceiling, I'm chasing the feeling, no I won't let it go. Try to calm me down, you're pushing me around, but I'm a warrior, warrior.
And in this section, when the vocal picks up, I'm going to add a bass, which I've already got here, but we're going to leave that for now. But we want it to really sort of build up in volume and in excitement sort of thing. So what I've got is another piano on top. It does say chords mid there, but it's just because I've copied it from the mid. But what I've done is just rename that chords high. What I've done is copied that over and then I've shifted them up. Let me just double check, yeah. So these were an octave lower. I've just shifted these up an octave. I'm going to tweak the volume on that just to get it right. I'll just solo the piano. It's just adding a bit more high to the sound. On top of that, I've got a little melody, which is sort of going with the vocal. I've not done any processing yet to this piano, I don't think. Not to any of them. So I will be EQing and stuff like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go back to this pad and I'm going to open up a Pro Q2. So what I'm going to do is cut these lows. I don't want them. I'm going to add a sub later anyway, so we've got a really tight bass underneath the breakdown. We just want the mids. So I'm going to cut it about there, about 148. That's fine for this particular sound. And we've not got a lot going on in the high part of the spectrum, so what I'm going to do is just roll that off. I'll probably use quite a small slope. 6 dB per octave is probably okay. That sounds about right, that's fine. Then I'm going to move over to this piano. And grab another Pro Q2. So we've got low frequencies in this, but I don't want too much of them. I'm not bothered about the sub frequencies because I'm going to add a sub later. So I just want this piano layer just adding to the pad a little bit. It's giving it a little bit of an initial transient at the start as the pad's got more of a slow attack on it, as the piano comes in straight away. So moving over to this next section here where I've got the piano chords coming in. I'm going to EQ these. And these are more the mid keys. Although they sound quite high, we have got a higher octave coming in after this. I'm just going to use the 12 dB per octave on this. I'm using 24 dB per octave on the lower cut. And I'm going to solo both the pianos. That sounds nice. Moving on to the next part. Again, with the high pianos, I'm just going to basically cutting out the frequencies of the other sounds. So we don't want the frequencies from one sound clashing with another. Okay, so the piano melody little thing that I've got going there, I'm just going to EQ that. And then I'm going to add some delay to that. So I'm just going to use replica. I'm going to turn the mix quite low. I just want it to add a little bit. Frequency down, feedback down.
Through a storm, and it's all falling down. I can count on one hand my friends who stuck around. But I'm kicking and I'm screaming, I'm picking up the pieces. I got to let you know. But I'm punching through the ceiling, I'm chasing till I'm feeling. No, I won't let it go. Try to calm me down, you're pushing me around, but I'm a warrior, warrior, warrior. You try to calm me down, you're pushing me around, but I'm a warrior, warrior, warrior.
And as you can see there, what I've done is I already cut the pad out of this section. That's because we're going to bring the bass in there. We might layer the pad there again, but we'll see what it sounds like when we bring the bass in. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is add a little bit of reverb. So to the pad first, I'm just going to bring up that's acoustic. I'm going to bring the dry level back up to 0 and the wet down. So we're just adding a little bit to give it a bit more room, make it sound like it's got a bit more space. And what I'm going to do then is take the dry down a bit, make it sound a little further back in the mix.
Friends who stuck around, up through a storm, and it's all falling down. I can count on one hand my friends who stuck around. But I'm kicking and I'm screaming, I'm picking up the pieces. I got to let you.
So now it's not sounding as predominant, but you can still hear it. It's still filling out the sound. And with the piano, what I'm going to do, I want it all to have its own, the same space. So I'm going to put a reverb on the piano group rather than each individual piano. So I'm just going to solo this piano and I'm going to loop this section. Actually, what I'm going to do is use Verb Suite Classics. I'm just going to grab a preset and tweak it. So let's go for Mellow Key Halt.
And it's all falling down. I can count on one hand my friends who stuck around. But I'm kicking and I'm screaming, I'm picking up the pieces. I got to let you know. But I'm punching through the ceiling, I'm chasing the feeling. No, I won't let it go. You're trying to cut me down, you're pushing me around, but I'm a warrior, warrior, warrior. You're trying to cut me down, you're pushing me around, but I'm a warrior, warrior, warrior.
So, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please remember to like and share, and remember to subscribe and ring the bell to keep up to date with future videos. See you next time.
As I walk through a storm and it's all falling down, I can count on one hand my friends who stuck around.